All right, today I'm going to walk you through the basic constructions from this unit, which is with parallel and perpendicular lines. So number one, we're trying to construct a line parallel to that one. So if you think about it, we're trying to draw a line roughly in here. There were several different ways to prove that lines were parallel, or in this case, get lines that are parallel. I'm going to go through the construction of corresponding angles. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and draw a transversal. And what I'm trying to do is, if I draw a line here, this angle and this angle would be corresponding. So I'm actually going back to the previous unit, and I'm going to copy this angle and put it up in here. So first thing I'm going to do is put my pivot point. I'm going to make an arc that intersects both sides of that angle. And I think I'm going to have to go pretty tiny. I'm going to go down to about 22. And there we go. We're going to do that same arc with this point right here. So again, put your pivot point, start with that 22, and there we go. So in order to copy the angle, the way we measure the angle is we're measuring this opening right here. So I'm going to put my pivot point here. I'm going to find which radius hole corresponds with this point right here. So again, I'm going to rotate it. It actually looks like it's going to be inside here, and in my case, it looks like it's roughly about 18. Yours may not be that exact because you didn't necessarily draw your transversal in this exact same location. So again, I'm going to take that 18, I'm going to slide it up to here, putting my pencil in hole 18 and making a mark. Let me show you one more time. Again, I measured this opening. I got that to be 18. Then I slid that point up to my new angle, put my pencil in 18 and marked it off. And it should be such that when I draw the line through that point and my original point, the line is parallel to that given line. And again, just to refresh your memory, we can use arrows to show the lines that are parallel. Moving on to the next one, we're trying to draw a line that's perpendicular. So again, just to visualize, I'm looking for a line like this. So I'm going to start by placing my pivot point on that given point, and I'm going to make an arc on both sides of this line. Make sure it's the same measurement. So I'm going to do a 30 on the right. I'm going to come over here and do a 30 on the left. Now we're kind of back to, again, where we were in, I think it was unit number 1. I'm going to use these as my endpoints, and I'm going to, again, I can use any radius opening I want. I'm going to use 50. I'm going to do 50 above and 50 below. I'm going to go over here, do the same thing. Mark off 50, go all the way up. And all I really needed was 2 points, but notice I actually have 3. Here's a point, and then there's the third point. So again, if I draw this line in, it should look as though the lines intersected a right angle, and they do. If you need it again, I put my pivot point here, I marked 30 on the left, 30 on the right, and then these became my new pivot points. And again, you can pick any radius opening you want as long as it's greater than 1/2. So I did a 50 from here, 50 from there, and there's your 3 points. All right, last one. Similar, we want to construct perpendicular, only this time the point is not on the line. I'm still going to do what I did up here, though. I'm going to put my pivot point on that given point, and I'm going to make an arc that intersects the segment in 2 spots. I'm going to pick 40. And now we're right where we were up here. I'm going to use these as my new endpoints. And again, I need to pick a radius opening that's greater than 1/2. It should intersect down here. And there's the second point that goes with that line. So I'm going to put my pivot point. It looks like I can use 40. So I'm going to go 40 from the left. Come over here. 40 from the right. And then again, go ahead and draw on that line. Looks pretty good. Looks as though I have right angles here. All right, that's the end of the video. Tonight's assignment is, I believe, assignment number 9. Let me double check. All right, I take that back. When I go and look at your packet, we are doing day 8, which is on the constructions. And you have about 6 constructions that you're going to go ahead and complete. If you need to, you can go back and re-watch the video. They kind of go in the same order of those in your assignment. If you have any questions, send me a message.